Hello. Welcome to Tale of Two Wastelands. This is Felonious Deer at Backwoods Gaming. Just need a minute here to finish getting everything set up. And eyeballing a rabbit in the yard. Okay, that's done. That's done. Catch that back up again. I think I'm set. Mostly. A little fortification to get started. And here we are set to go, I guess. As far as I can tell, we're ready to head out. Start cleaning up again. Because all this rubbish is entirely unacceptable. Starting out early in the morning. Really hazy out. Strike out in this direction just because it's the opposite of where I'm supposed to go. Check out the beach. Well, what's going on here? Volunteer unit, non-profit, unit mission parameters, evaluate medical social needs of local populace. Volunteers must always uphold the standards of the collective benevolence program. New Plague Public Info. The New Plague and You. Know the signs. Profuse sweating, contusion swelling, massive external hemorrhaging, new ideals such as socialism. I didn't know that could be part of a plague. Confirm symptoms. Isolate. And report. Protect yourself. Let's see. It's a social disease. Can be commonly caught in the course of social interactions such as ice cream socials, cruising Main Street, promiscuous activity or sodomy, attending fairs or festivals. What's the best protection? Stay at home. Avoid social interaction at all costs. Let's see, get registered. Unit lead logs. They arrived getting set up. Oops. Entry 2. A lot of the area lacks basic infrastructure. Want to get started with basic vaccines and sanitation supplies. Majority of the population are transplants from nearby urban centers. Contracted construction workers, support staff, handful of business people. Here to help the rural population, but they're not coming into town. Local populace seems recluse. Victoria badly wounded. Skull was fractured. Had a wound on the back of her head. Well. Disaster relief outpost.
Lots of people out there, but too few trustworthy.
Scared me.
Greetings, child. I'm Marcella, missionary and student of the faith. How are you?
What faith?
The feeling is mutual, child. I'd enjoy sharing my belief in the faith, if you'll listen. Would you like me to recite some scripture, or did you just want to know more about the faith? Scripture, the world as told in the Bible. Would you like to hear a verse? I'm afraid I don't have a copy of the scripture with me, but I can share a few passages. Here's one of my favorites. I tell you the truth. Whoever hears my word and believes him who sent me has eternal life and will not be condemned. He has crossed over from death to life. Of course, I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. I will give unto him that is athirst of the fountain of the water of life freely. So lovely. Selflessness like that is a rare commodity these days. I can see why that particular passage inspired her. We try to improve the state of the wasteland by doing good where we can, and by spreading the word of the Bible. We also recover and restore religious relics that we can find, but that's a secondary goal. I was raised at the Abbey of the Road, where I was educated until I could receive my rites of mission. That's when I first left the Abbey. What else do you want to discuss? I'm relatively new here myself, but I'll share what I can. Hostile, in a word. I try to observe, but the swamp folk are dangerously aggressive to any outsiders. Lucky for us, they tend to keep to the swamp. Swamp folk fetishes or totems, they probably mark territorial lines or maybe are involved with rituals of some kind. I've read about a lot of primitive beliefs that use similar symbols. Voodoo magic, Santeria, Obeah. Fascinating, if somewhat disturbing. Though the underlying beliefs seem quite dark, I'm not sure they're anything more than an empty set of traditions to the swamp folk. Sort of. The tents were collapsed when I found them. I was able to put them back together. This one smells the least like a wet Brahmin. I restored a terminal in one of the other tents. From that it would seem that these tents were originally put here before the war by medical workers. Right. I'm from the Abbey of the Road. I'm afraid its location is secret, however. What else do you want to discuss? Go with great care.
And here I went and raided that other tent, thinking this place was unoccupied. Anything out here? I presume not. We're awful good swimmers in our power armor. I see potentially unfriendly persons. Actually, they're ghouls. Best shot when they're down. Ophi clan plot. Well, this is turning out to be a little bit farther away than I thought it was going to be. Someone's hostile over there. Dove Delta. Loose pile of dirt. Well, what's the point? Is he coming or not? Quick, before he actually gets up. I wasn't sure I'd reach out there. I know this reaches out farther than you would think. No, I didn't want to drink. Found some pork and beans. That's something. Inscribed plaque. Here marks the landing of Captain John Smith's shallop upon his discovery of Point Lookout in 1612. Okay. Black Hall Manor. Hello? Anybody occupying Black Hall Manor? Well, hello.
Would it have killed you to wipe your feet?
Um,
Keep your distance. What are you doing in my house?
looting.
Well, Black Hole Manor isn't abandoned. Not yet. At least have the grace to come speak with her owner properly.
What I'm doing.
Good, good. People should be able to sit and have a conversation, especially in times like these. Civil discourse, the greatest of our lost arts. Wouldn't you agree? I'm glad you think so. Conversation is but one of the virtues that separate us from cretins like those swamp folk. Swamp folk who, I should mention, absconded with a book, a precious family heirloom. I wanted to ask you, friend, will you get it back? Good. The fools who stole it believe it has powers, so the thing is probably well guarded. There's a ritual site east of the boardwalk, in the basement of a ruined house. I think you'll find it there. Bring it back to me, and be paid.
The Dark Heart of Black Hall.
I don't suppose there's any harm indulging you. What interests you? Hundreds of years, and still standing strong. You're within a fine example of Victorian architecture, my friend. Just as much as it's named after us, I suppose. We took the Blackhall name when we arrived on these shores, generations before the Great War. We do well to remember history, particularly in this dark time. What else do you want to discuss? I suppose larceny isn't enough reason to hate. You must be new here if you don't know the answer to that by now. Yes, they're dangerous. They shoot at, smash, or try to eat anything that isn't them. And half the time they shoot at each other. They may have been men once, but no more. No, not them. That lot wants for brains. But they're at least somewhat civilized. The swamp folk have no creed, no morals. They think the book has a kind of occult power. Superstition and nonsense, of course. What else do you want to discuss? Don't get yourself killed.
That's my general philosophy of life. Don't get
Wait a
myself
moment.
killed.
I need to know. Has Obadiah sent you in search of a book? I thought as much. Listen to me very carefully, child. You mustn't bring it to him. That book is known as the Krivbekne, and it's a thing of evil purpose. Yes, the Krivbekne. The Blackhall family has a long, evil history with the book. It was lost to them long ago, but it's found a way back to Point Lookout, and Obadiah seeks to reclaim it. Obadiah's no better than the heathens he's asked you to steal it from. He believes he can use it to control them, and God knows what else. There's a way to destroy that damned thing. I intend to do just that. I ask no more. You can find me at my tent on the beach, south of Blackhall. God bless your path, child.
Okay. I'll get to it. As soon as I check all these other places out. Ooh, that one's a little deeper than I thought it would be. Oops. I've gone as far as I can. Handy little stash. grower's shack being grown around here.
Found it! Nail!
I've gained the abominable perk, rank 3 now. Gosh. Wait a minute. Is there no entrance? I thought there was an entrance. We have one over there. Maybe not. Double check on the other side here of the shack. No. Weird shack with no door. You have any caps?
Greetings once again, young traveler. Do you have a need? I knew that's why you came to me.
Nope.
Return again, young traveler.
I'll go with that. This is not where I wanted to go. What the heck? If I can shoot him in the ear and take him out, that'll work. It's open now, huh? Look at all the fungus. Moonshine and a stealth boy. And coffins full of goodies. Even got a coffin with a quantum. Nice little scene. Ceremonial lectern. Large tome must be the Krivbekni. Damp with what appears to be fresh blood. Lovely.
I knew I heard something. Legs slow you down. Never should come here. Gonna get you.
Let me guess, he's shooting me with the BB gun. Did I end up exploring the place? I guess I did. Did all of that? Want to double check this? Where we found the book. Okay, never mind. So there wasn't that much more to this place anyway. And that's that place. A little snooze. Been a weird day.
Look what we have here. Kill them all!
What are you guys up to, smuggler? Well, is she here in one of these tents? Or is she elsewhere? Would have thought she'd at least be snoozing. Or is she up by the Actually, up by the manor. Or is it too early? There was an entrance here. Hi.
Stranger!
No. There. That one last bottle cap. Burns' voice for box 1213. We're going to have to unload just for coming here. All right, we got all this. Cleared the place out. And I thought I walked around. No, I walked around this one, didn't I? This is the one that has no discernible entrance. Sacred Bog entrance. Requires a key. I didn't think I had much more room. Not after cleaning out the grower's shack. Sweet. Let's try goofball again. All right, that's weird. She said something about... Doesn't say anything about giving it to her. Why? You gonna pop up? All right, you old wizard.
The book. You found it. Quickly, give it to me. There's no reason in your keeping that book. My book. Talk to me again when you've come to your senses.
This is weird. Is it broken, or am I just missing something? Do I just need to continue? I did say I would consider giving it to her. Why is it not showing up as an option?
You found... Yes, yes, of course. Here's your errand fee. Now give it to me.
That was 1,000 caps.
You are not welcome in this place. You shouldn't be here. Get out of my home. Don't play at what you misunderstand, troglodyte. Get out! You shouldn't be here. Get out of my home. We are nothing alike. More so than you could ever comprehend. Go now. Never return. You shouldn't be here. Get out of my home. Don't play at what you misunderstand, troglodyte. Get out!
I think the last time I played this, I shot him. This time I want to see what happens, if anything. And what happened to Marcella? Arr. I figured there had to be more in this place with them hanging around. Sweet. Nothing to do there. How much farther are we going to level up? Lawbringer. Any evil character we kill will have a finger on the corpse. That's like most of them. I can get caps and good karma. I have to have good karma to begin with. Explosives have a 25% larger area of effect. Kind of like that one. Robotics. Pyromaniac. Hit the deck. Taking that one. How many of these are there? Fine. Swamp ghouls, along with our favorite reavers, our cheap favorite reavers. Hello, a jet crash site. Black box recorder. Got everything here.
Aircom, we have multiple flashpoints on horizon. Come back. Air Command, USN 350, requesting landing vector. Have 0 ceiling visibility and low on state. Somebody get me a landing clearance. State 1+10 to splash. Have 0 read on outer marker. This is USN 350. I'm blind out here. Attempting emergency landing over water. INS pinger active on distress band. Flaps up, descent to 8 cherubs. 3 green over. 5 cherubs, tree line up. Throttle easy on 4 lights. Prepping to pull the loud handle.
Something creepy about all these teddy bears. I'm going to presume this is our northern limits. You have any caps yet?
Oh, it is good to see you well, young traveler. And what brings you to Madame Panada's? I knew that's why you came to me. Return again, young traveler.
No, she didn't have any caps. Drat. Should have had her do some repair work. Really? Trapper's shack. Surrounded by traps. Dump this snooze. Run back up there again. That'll work. Good morning.
Found you.
Sure managed to get themselves or get their hands on a lot of stealth boys around here. Flooded sinkhole. Need to pay a little more attention. Not sure I really want all these fishing poles.
There you are. Pineapple, run! Get out!
What is going on here? I'm hitting the button to change weapons. Nothing happening. All right, fine. Did I pick up whatever the brawler or the glowing one had? I don't remember. Yes, I did. Thought I just grabbed whatever the Reavers had. Oh, Panda.
Oh, it is good to see you well, young traveler. And what brings you to Madame Panada's? I knew that's why you came to me. Certainly. Madame Panada is quite handy with a wrench.
Sweet. That'll work.
Fair travels, young one.
Strange place for be getting a wish like that. A little tight playhouse. That's what that place is. I didn't pay attention to what it was. Did we get everything that's here? No, I crashed. Really? Did we save? Where did we save? Well, we haven't saved. How much have I lost? Oh boy. All of it. Pretty much everything we've done. See if that changes anything.
Keep your distance. What are you doing in my house? You're in Black Hall Manor. This isn't a tourist attraction. I appreciate your good taste. Come, let's talk.
Okay, that went differently.
Good, good. People should be able to sit and have a conversation, especially in times like these. Civil discourse, the greatest of our lost arts. Wouldn't you agree? I'm glad you think so. Conversation is but one of the virtues that separate us from cretins like those swamp folk. Swamp folk who, I should mention, absconded with a book, a precious family heirloom. I wanted to ask you, friend, will you get it back? Cash, plain and simple. Return with the book, and I'll pay you 1,000 caps, no questions asked. Good. The fools who stole it believe it has powers, so the thing is probably well guarded. There's a ritual site east of the boardwalk, in the basement of a ruined house. I think you'll find it there. Bring it back to me, and be paid. I don't suppose there's any harm in indulging you. What interests you? Hundreds of years, and still standing. Just as much we do well. I suppose you must be. Yes. No. They. Whatever.
Skip through it.
Don't get yourself killed.
Okay. So that encounter went a little differently this time. What about this one?
Wait a moment. I need to know. Has Obadiah sent you in search of a book? I thought as much. Listen to me very carefully, child. You mustn't bring it to him. That book is known as the Krivbekne, and it's a thing of evil purpose. Yes, the Krivbekne. The Black Hall family has a long, evil history with the book. It was lost to them long ago, but it's found a way back to Point Lookout, and Obadiah seeks to reclaim it. Obadiah's no better than the heathens he's asked you to steal it from. He believes he can use it to control them, and God knows what else. There's a way to destroy that damned thing. I intend to do just that. I ask no more. You can find me at my tent on the beach, south of Black Hole. God bless your path,
I
child.
went there and you weren't there. Okay, retrieve it. Does it come up with an option? Nope. Leave her alone. You freak.
You won't bother anyone ever again.
Was she killed? I didn't know about it. So we lost all that. I'm thinking this time we'll make it back up next session. But this time we'll work our way back across. Towards the cathedral. Be about dealing with that. Got my abominable rank 3 perk back. That's something. Let them deal with the ghouls. That where the ghouls came from? Yes, I am. Reaver. Really? Over encumbered already? Well, that could be. Keep forgetting to go to Haley's Hardware. Sell stuff there. Excavated muck hole. Oh boy. This looks awful flammable down here. Biogas canister. Soil survey tape number 2.
Caroline Saunders speaking, Principal Geological Chemist on Bish National Gas Survey MD 16001. Preliminary results from sample site 2 are promising. We're posting similar concentrations as in the first site. Similar biogas makeup here as well, including a few organic compounds that I'm not familiar with. We've also discovered heavy lye residue in a naturally formed chamber at this excavation site. Lucky we were wearing caustics gear to begin with, or somebody might have suffered some serious chemical burns. I'd like to analyze the site further, see if there's any connection between these compounds and the lye deposits. My tech is telling me he needs a couple of hours to work on our ventilator unit. I suppose I'll move on to Site 3 in the meantime. Further analysis is for my own curiosity anyway. This is my authorization signature on sample Site 2.
Soil Site 2. I'm guessing 1 and 3 shouldn't be that far away. Maybe. I presume it's too early to get anything from her. Or to be able to
once
sell
again,
anything.
young traveler. Do you have a need? Certainly. Madame Panada is quite handy with a wrench. All of Madame Panada's wares are top quality.
Did I pick up 12 gauge? There's a lot of EC packs. Minigun damped subframe. I need to check my mods. Make sure of what I have. Ooh. Primers. Grab all those. Didn't see if she had any powder. Doesn't look like it.
Fair travels, young one.
holotape note. Why? Blue, couldn't raise you on the phone this morning. Delivery for the store got turned around on those new roads. Run off by the road by the cathedral. Pagano probably won't want to wait that long to replace the lighthouse's beacon bulbs. Might want to get over there, get over to the wreck and hand deliver the bulbs.
Well, hello there. Welcome to Haley's Hardware. Well, we have hardware. No, not at all. I'm just not used to people all the way out here. My usual customers, well, I usually smell them before I see them. The swamp folk mostly. I guess they don't bother me none because I was born here. They mostly trade meat and fruit, never any cash or goods. Them mercs are good for some trade and real hardware. So if you need ammo or anything like that, I can help you out. Oh, you're thinking, no, it's not a family thing. I took the name of the store when I found this place a couple of years ago. Truth is, I don't even remember much before that. I woke up here with a headache a couple of years ago with the shop already set up. People came in and started trading. I didn't complain. It just became a job. I found some of it. Some was here when I got here. I got some from the mercs. And every once in a while, that weirdo with the boat comes up here and trades a few good things. Sure thing. Are you here to buy something? There's not much to tell. What do you want to know?
What about
Sure
this
thing.
note thing?
Are you here to buy something? Look around, it's all here.
No, I don't want a pistol. Pretty much has everything. Got a few more primers. Still no powder.
Be careful out there. Them swamp folk is nasty. Good to see y'all alive, friend.
Nothing about that note.
Good doing business with you.
Weird. Anyone else here? No. thought it was going to be later. Oh well. Nothing like a good night's rest. Ark and Dove Cathedral. This way.
Look what we have here. Maybe I'm hearing things.
Look what we have here.
Enough of that. Really? Alright, where are you? I know you're out there. Blinking away at me. Did he really quit? Hope I didn't wake everybody up.
You ain't have the look of a local, son. Think you could help a sick woman get on the mend? Reckon it's the orange fever. I do feel light in my head. Now that is just an awfully rude thing to say, sweetie. Well, oh, fine, maybe you're no hog's fool, but I reckon we both come out better if you can help me cook up some tonic. Secret family technique. Been so for generations. Help me brew some up by gathering ingredients. I'll share the batch to make it worth your while, and sweeten the deal with 300 caps. Tell you what, have a bit. This is left over from an old batch, but should be a swig or two there. More'n enough to loosen you up, I'll wager. This and that. Let me know when you want to work out the details. There aren't too many ingredients, but I brew large batches, so we need a good bit of each. We'll need punga fruit, yeast, and some fishing batteries for that extra little kick. Punga fruit, and lots of it. The stuff those loonies make at the church is best. 10 of those will do, but might cost you. Wild fruit will do the trick, but you'll need twice as much of it. Well, we'll need yeast. You can find it about anywhere, but there's a big stash on the boardwalk. 3 sacks is enough. You best keep this one to yourself, sweetie. The family tonic gets real kick from our secret ingredient. We need just a little bit of battery acid. Oh, don't look like that now. You reckon I'd be around to tell you about it if it weren't safe enough? Bring me 6 fishing batteries and I'll scrape them into the mix. I thought you'd never ask. Why, I'm just folk. What more is there? That old thing's been in my family for years and years. Well before the bombs, there was a time folks couldn't get no tonic by law, and my family did okay helping them get what they needed. Here, I thought you were a quick one. Look, sweetie, I reckon you'd have shot me as soon as you walked in here if you weren't a kind soul, or at least an enterprising type. Things aren't wonderful, but I reckon it's hard all around. My family's lived hereabouts since, well before the war, and I reckon we'll be here a long time yet. I thought you'd never ask. Don't be a stranger now.
Couldn't remember if I did much trading with her, and I was kind of hoping I did. All right.
along, please?
Oh, it is good to see you well, young traveler. And what brings you to Madame Panada's? I knew that's why you came to me.
Still no caps? All right.
Fair travels, young one.
Let's go check our stash. Yeast, fishing batteries, and pongo fruit. Got wild pongo fruit? Do I have regular pongo fruit? No. Six batteries, 3 bags of yeast, 10 or 20 wild. Wild plus more than enough yeast and the fishing batteries.
You finding your way around, sweetie? Well, if it ain't my favorite out-of-towner.
Aha.
We need to gather up the ingredients. Wild fruit, eh? Just as good, if a slight weaker for flavor. We need to gather up the ingredients. I see. Thank you kindly for these. We need to gather up the ingredients. I thought so. Those things do carry a smell, don't they? Let me take them off your hands, then. Brewing low and slow, sweetie. Process takes about a day. Why don't you come back in a piece?
Okay. Thought there should have still been one out here. With a BB gun, no less. I've discovered a trash heap. Yay. Got 2 ammo boxes, some yeast, a mini nuke, and a bunch of money. Pre-war and caps. Another safe. Another safe. Sweet. That what I'm gonna find then? Not bad. Got my level 57 back. And what did we go with this time? Last time when we did this. I think it was... Oh, shoot. It had to do with damage threshold against explosives. Hit the deck. Excavated mud hole. I had a feeling this would be here. Well, they ended up being farther apart than I was thinking they might be. Interesting. All right, what do we have? Survey tape number 1.
This is Caroline Saunders, Principal Geological Chemist for Bish National Gas Survey MD 16001. Sample set 1 shows promising concentration of biogas in mostly limestone substratum of wetlands. No exact levels yet, but this site should exhibit more than enough extraction potential to meet survey goals. I'm going to leave a couple of interns here to handle the minutiae, but it's a formality. I'll move on to the other sites now to make sure this isn't an aberration. Consider this my authorization signature on sample site 1.
That about all to be found down here? Mostly glowing mushrooms. Get a feeling there's more to explore here. Might not be, and there may not be anything to find. But I don't want to do it trudging. Anything else I can repair, though? Not nearly good enough. £30? Over by 30 pounds? I actually kind of expected to have made it to the cathedral by now. Didn't really intend to stretch this out like this. How much did the radiation suit was only 7 pounds? Kind of what I thought. Oh wow, my radiation is way high. I was not watching. Want to double check. Back in this direction. May not be anything. And I may have screwed myself. Nope, made it. So all that just to have not much. Turtle Dove Detention Camp. Whoops. Hit the limit. Uh-oh. Shoot the ghouls, not me. TD-0204 Shin Mei. Scalpel. Ching A. Medical brace. Yang Wan. Discover a false molar tooth. Microfilm that must contain the self-destruct codes for the Chinese submarine. Activate self-destruct protocol. Okay. Manhole tunnel to septic tunnel access. Manhole tunnel or manhole cover? Hi. Apparently the ghouls have taken over. No, I didn't want... the human flesh. So they just now decided to take over the facility? Admin. Hello? Another mini nuke. Oodles of ammunition. Combat armor. Scoped 44. It's on the terminal. Camp Turtle Dove. Clearance level Alpha. Alert. Suspected spy Chinese. Dr. Zhang is a Chinese national defector. Reportedly brokered an immunity deal in exchange for his help, recovering intelligence from the downed submarine off of our coast. Staying in room 1D. Authorized to monitor his activities. Interrogation reports. John Doe, submariner. Demonstrating extraordinary fortitude for a relatively low-ranking grunt. Too bad the cyanide capsule was a dud. Requesting method B. Interrogation. Error. Incomplete archive. Wan Yang. Cummed under method D interrogation. Verified cause of death as natural. Filed away in locker TD 0181. Operations reports. Escape route patrols. Prisoner snuck into the morgue overnight. The septic runoff access point. The post guards. Intelligence dossier, photo file, intelligence file. I was thinking there might be an option to open the safe. Oh well. 44. Fission batteries everywhere. And yeast. Everybody's got fission batteries and yeast. Kind of hoping that'd be enough to clear up. Get her weight down. Okay, they found me. She gonna be open? Yep.
Oh, I knew you would return. How may Madame Panada assist you? Certainly. Madame Panada is quite handy with a wrench. I knew that's why you came to me.
Well, still doesn't have any real caps other than what I just gave her, but I can at least sell that. Can I sell this? Yep.
Take the greatest of care in the world, young traveler.
And I keep forgetting, didn't I pick up that mod for the minigun? Maybe not. Now what do I have? I have a high-speed motor and a damped subframe, which I think is what she had.
Oh, I knew that's why you came to me.
Stamped subframe. Okay.
Return.
So it turns out it was a good idea not to have bought it. Get unloaded and get a nice, healthy snooze. Another good night's sleep. Now, where were we? Detention camp. Some leftovers, apparently. How many are in this place? They're way up there. I guess not. Bunkhouse 8A. Wait a minute. No way to get into that one. All right. Interrogation room B. Sweet. Good collection of ammo. More than usual. Whatever usual is. Interrogation room A. Oops. Bunkhouse B. Hello? Kind of hoping to find a nice little secret something, but oh well. Well, as far as I know, oh, I got to double check over here. That's all boarded up, isn't it? No access into there. Double check. Otherwise, I think it's time to check out the tunnel. What the? Knew I was getting too frisky with that. Wow. Nice stash. We have a toolbox, sensor module. And, oh, two ammo boxes. I found the one with the lock and spotted the other one. Okay. And that loaded us up again. We just got done with this. Okay. Hold it. Oh, we ended up way out here. I didn't think it was that far. Time to wrap it up, but I'd at least like to get to the cathedral. This the truck wreck? Really? That's all it took? I thought I had a little bit more room before being over encumbered. Truck wreckage. Lighthouse bulbs weigh 5 pounds. Yes, they would, wouldn't they? All right, let's get to the cathedral. At least get it on our fast travel. Deal with the ghouls.
Hark! Who goes there? Who lingers at the threshold of transcendence? What's this? A humble traveler, seeking the guidance of our awakened minds. Truly, this is a glorious day. You are from far away, and must be strong indeed to have traveled this far. But strength is nothing without the guidance of the enlightened mind. If you seek entry, You must be prepared to expand your consciousness. You must prove yourself worthy to transcend. You may not be so brave when you face the ritual of the Mother Seed. Stronger souls than you have attempted it, and lost their minds. Venture west to the Great Bog, and within you shall find the mother of all punga fruit. She stands taller than a man, and her vines guide our future. Collect her seeds, and kneel before her wisdom. Only then will you be ready to enter these sacred halls.
Okay. Well, to the sea cave. Oops. Bring it. Even if I'm over encumbered, I can take you on. Anybody left? Get out of here. Sweet. Too early to take a nap, isn't it? I'm gonna do this. Just wrapping it up anyway, but then run. Oh, we haven't been there. That's right. Well, never mind then. We'll just call it right here. And we have Star Rupture in the morning at 8 a.m. Satisfactory at 5. And then we'll be back here to finish out the week Saturday evening, 5 p.m. and Tale of Two Wastelands. But for now, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it.